was like, what's going on here? And then
you try it and you're like,
it opened up the whole world. It was awesome.
Agreed.
As did this tool.
Okay, so this is the time of
Game
year
changer. Yes.
where you're starting to think more about your pedicure situation, your Tootsie situation, because you know, we're going to start wearing sandals sooner than ever. Today it was 65 degrees in Philly, which was awesome.
That's lovely.
And so, yeah, if you're ready for sandal weather, if you're ready for softer, smoother feet, if winter's wreaked a little havoc and you're not proud about it, this is the time to bring home the MJoy battery-operated micro pedi callus remover. Now tonight you will see that this is something that really you'll only find at Beauty IQ for the value. You get not only the micro pedi callus remover, but you're actually getting 2 additional blue coarse rollers. You'll get the cover. You'll have your choice of 5 different shades. This is blue, purple, teal, pink, and white. So some gender-friendly colors in there, if you will. But please remember, we've got 4 easy payments on everything that you're going to see throughout the shows until midnight. So great time that, you know, if you want to get one as a little, you know, belated gift, or just pick one up and you're like, oh, my feet need some serious attention.
Or maybe, you know what, maybe you've owned a micro pedi for years. If you have owned it before, this is a great time to maybe refresh it, you know.
Yeah,
it gets a lot of use. 2
AA batteries, all you need to get started. Yeah. I'd like to tee up something from my Valentine at home.
Get me with the one. Yeah. I'm like, this looks ridiculous, guys.
I want to just tee this up from a guy perspective.
Yes.
Because I have a micro pedi. I use a micro pedi. And I remember Aaron asking me why I used it, as men do sometimes with beauty devices. And I said, well, I have, you know, calluses. Not exactly a conversation I wanted to have with my husband. And he was like, oh, well, those just go away on their own. No, they don't. No.
Wrong.
Callus, dead skin, build up on your feet does not go away on its own. It just gets progressively
I feel like I'm going to write a book
worse.
geared just to men.
Yes.
The instructions of life.
Yes.
And here's the deal. Hairs don't go away on their own. And calluses don't go away on their own. Literally, this has been the most effective tool at removing dead skin and calluses.
Can I just time out for 2 seconds? So my producer Mike upstairs, who also knows Aaron Graves,
he wants to write a book?
Well, maybe, but he was like, I feel like I have to debate you on that point that you're calling out on your husband. He's like, calluses go away on my hands, but still not your feet.
They don't. In fact, if you've never removed your calluses, take a look at your feet right now, and they're probably callous.
Yeah, would you take off your shoes right now and be like, come look at how gorgeous my feet are? Yeah, he said gross. You need a micro pedi.
I love it. I love it. You know, back in the day, like literally, like I'm talking like 10 years ago, we just like used to pull guys from the set and like demonstrate on them. I'm not kidding you. Like back in the days. We would shave their arms. We would do all sorts of stuff. And then, of course, people were like, that's not cool. We'd rather have you do it. So that's why I do it.
But in the spirit of removing all of this, you'll see that it starts rolling. The one thing that I love to call this out is it's not tickle torture. No. You will not be gripping your seat and be like,
well, especially because you're doing it on yourself. Like, you know how like when you try to tickle yourself, it doesn't really work. Okay, so here's the deal. I always get this horrific callus on the side of my foot. And on the side of my big toe. I literally just got a pedicure.
Is that painful?
I just got a pedicure. I'm not kidding. For Valentine's Day, I got a pedicure, let me see, on Monday, okay? Look how literally
it happens overnight.
They do, but between our shoes, our boots, the dry weather. Now look what I can do in about 2 seconds flat. All right, maybe more than 2 seconds flat, but all right, that's my expression. In about 10 seconds flat, okay, take this to my feet. And then literally, it's like the callus has been completely taken off. Now I can put moisturizer on it. My feet literally have no more calluses.
They look like baby feet.
I mean, they feel like baby feet. I mean, that's the thing. If you're not even if you don't really care like how they look, but you're just like, you know, like let's say a guy doesn't really care. Look, okay, guys, come on now. I just got a pedicure. This is what the winter does.
But you know what? The other thing is like when you go get a pedicure, I don't love the upsell of $8 to remove your calluses. They put that weird solution on your feet, and case in point, is it even really working?
Well, that's the thing, because if you put like a lotion on your foot and you still have a callus there, you literally, it doesn't get to penetrate the skin. So with this, you're just using the micro pedi on clean, dry skin. So that's what I love about this. You're not soaking your skin in any way.
Yeah.
You're not, you know, putting any sort of lotions or creams on or anything like that. You literally are just using this on dry skin. And what happens is that roller barrel, it's not sandpaper, it's like a microscopic mineral particle. So what it does, it literally rotates over 30 times per second. You could never, by the way, like the old solution was stand and balance on one foot in the shower with a pumice stone.
Yeah, and hope for the best.
And hope for the best. And like it never worked. This literally works faster than you ever could. And that's why it gets these results. This is just in 2 uses, by the way. And we're not talking about, you know, a lengthy use.
And you know,
we're talking about a few minutes.
I'll say this in this specific before, if we can hang on here for a second. A lot of us will look underneath our feet and it's like the actual bottom of your feet are fine. It's the perimeter on the side where you're like, when did I become the Grim Reaper of feet?
It's the perimeter, so it's what people see. Like, that's the beautiful part about it. It's what everyone sees when you're wearing flip-flops and sandals. So here's the deal. If you think that your feet literally are just horrible, too bad, like they just, you know, are beyond help, not true. I'm telling you, this device has never, I mean, I've never heard of it not working for someone. Look at this.
Okay.
Like this to me.
This is baby feet.
This is baby feet. I feel like
feet.
This is also like, I feel like this literally, I always laugh at this picture because I'm like, what position were they in? Like this is the coordinated like that swimming. What is that? What is that?
Synchronized
yes,
swimming.
I don't know why I could never think of it. Synchronized swimming. And like one's grandma and one is granddaughter.
That's the only before and after, like for bare feet, where you're like, wow, that foot actually looks 10 years older than the other ones. And the one in the after is like very sprightly. And so tonight, take the challenge.
Totally.
Use it one time. We have a 30-day money back guarantee on this channel, on our sister channels. We want you to love everything that we present to you. And so this is something that in one use, we can get you back to baby soft, supple feet. The only thing that you need to choose is your color, gender-friendly colors. In case any of you are interested.
Totally.
We have blue, we have purple, we have teal, we have pink, we have white. You'll get 2 rollers, 2 AA batteries to get you started. And this is the perfect time to bring up.
It comes with the batteries?
No, you just need 2 AA batteries.
Oh, okay. I was like, really?
Really?
Oh, I was like, we never
This just in.
Steal them from the remote.
Yeah,
it's more important.
Exactly.
It's more important.
The other thing that I will say is this is the perfect time to bring up baby feet.
Yes.
Because there is something out there that claims that they can get you baby feet. But you have to put it on your feet for 3 days. They shed like snake skin.
Can I tell you?
My girlfriend did it once, and she did it in July, and she's like, I was wearing thermal socks from embarrassment. She was like, do you know how uncomfortable I was?
Like, that to me is just, like, imagine if you had a mask that you'd had to wear on your face for like 4 days. Would you do it? Like, to me,
guys, when I get done with this, you're not going to be able to recognize me.
You're going to be shedding for 4 days, but you'll be glowing afterwards. This to me is just so easy. Like, that to me is like, there were so many products out there, because I had tried all of them. There were so many products out there that claimed to, you know, get rid of callous skin.
Yes.
And then like literally MJoy came out with this device, and it was like, it was like instantly we had like this crazy following, and you know, 5,000 5-star reviews and all sorts, because it was, women just got this incredible result from it, and it's just so super easy.
Do you remember, this is the last thing that I'll say, because I have some updates to give you about what you've done in desperation to get softer, smoother feet. Do you remember when at your nail salon, this might have been 5-10 years ago, where it looked like a cheese grater?
Yeah, yes, and then they banned it.
Yes, it was actually banned. It was unsafe.
Banned, like illegal.
Let me just
we
say.
we were doing illegal cheese graters in salons,
just
and then literally
smoother feet.
It's so easy.
And yet tonight you'll get, just with this micro pedi, an awesome opportunity to have just that. So I'll start here with the blue. This is something that we have 4 dozen remaining. That's going to be it. Then we have your purple, 5 dozen remaining. Here's your teal, 4 dozen. Pink, just a few more remaining in that. And then same with the white. So $37.95. I'll say this, only from my personal experience with something like this. You know, when you get that upcharge at the salon, when it is pedicure season, you know, and you're thinking, I need to get my feet in shape, like they're not looking so hot. How much are you spending per time to get them in shape? At my salon, and my girlfriend does my nails. She has a menu. it is $7 for like the full-blown callus remover.
Yeah.
Because it's really laborious for someone like that to have to do it.
Yeah, totally.
You think about 5 times, $7, and yet you could do this in the comfort of your home every single day if you needed to, once a week.
And it maintains it. So even if you do get the special, you know, spa, pedicure thing, whatever, I always go to get my toes polished and, you know, get the polish changed.
Yes.
Because I love the way they do it, blah, blah, blah. But even to just maintain, I mean, literally I can make my pedicure last for weeks longer just by maintaining the calluses at home, so.
Exactly, and this is something that when you get it home, there will actually be a roller in here for you to get started, but can you show how we change out the roller and how you know the roller needs to be changed? Because there might be some of us out here, and I'll say it for you so that you don't have to, are looking at this and thinking, I may need one time and one roller.
Oh my gosh,
it's so bad.
I love how you said that. So this was the craziest thing, is that when we also originally launched this product, we were like, okay, well, we didn't really know how fast women were gonna go through rollers. I will tell you what, these 2 blue rollers are workhorses. Like, you will be on these 2 blue rollers even coming into the summer. So it's not like they last like 1 or 2 times. No, like you will be using this over and over and over and over and over again. You'll know when it's time to change it because you'll just frankly notice it's becoming less effective. But I'm telling you, over and over and over, this will at least take, where are we? We're February.
Halfway through February.
I mean,
March is in 2 weeks.
April, May. I'm telling you, you're not reordering rollers till June. And that's if you're doing it, you know, regularly.
Because you may not to, because it may not need to, because I mean, here's the thing, a callus builds at its own rate, but I mean, when it's time to change it, you just
like a hair grows at its own rate.
Yeah.
A callus grows at its own rate.
A callus is like, you know what, I'm gonna take my time, and then some mornings you wake up and you're like, I just did this yesterday. We don't know the rhyme or reason.
But when you wear shoes that are like, you know, as hideously, horribly uncomfortable as the ones that we're wearing, then then the calluses do rebuild.
Expect a callus.
But you know, even if you do, like honestly, I walk around even in my house a lot barefoot. That'll do it.
The coldness from the floors will do it.
That'll do it. So, and again, this is just 2 uses. So we're talking about, literally about 2 uses a couple times, and it's literally, you know, you have radically different looking skin. It's one of those things where literally you don't even notice how bad your calluses got, and then you kind of like look at them and you're like, okay, wait, maybe it's time.
Yeah.
You literally take this out in a few minutes, boom, 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 it's done.
Exactly, and it's in the privacy of your own home.
Yes.
Here's another one with your foot where you're like, dear goodness, like look how much the appearance is lightened up. Dare I say the bottom of this person's foot is nothing short of radiant in the immediate after.
It's radiant.
It's radiant. And we're talking about feet here. And that's like something like, could feet be pretty? Yes, feet can be pretty.
And here are synchronized swimmers.
Yes.
Grandma and granddaughter. They literally look like they've aged 30 years in the after. I mean, before. But before they look.
All right, so we have a comment in our chat that my producer is going to feed to me, and I will share with you. So Sally Ann was hanging out with us at Beauty IQ. She's currently at a cafe. Okay, so Sally Ann is at a cafe with 9 of her girlfriends. Hi, girls! And they said, hands down, Megan wins the prize for nails. And I won for my dress. We're the complete package.
Fist bump, girls.
Yes.
Woohoo! That's amazing. But we're the only 2 people here. Does that count?
Yes, it counts
we're
for
the ones
everything.
That win?
Of course it counts. Last part of Sally Ann's comment was unfortunately what? Oh, we just 10 out of 10 votes. Great. We didn't have 1 vote when we got together tonight.
We did it.
Crushed it.
That's amazing. I
Thanks,
thought she was
Sally Ann and girlfriends.
I thought she was going to say, P.S. Megan's feet are disgusting.
No, never.
Thanks for not saying that.
You know what? We have nice beauties on this channel, and that's something that I love, like when we get to hear from you on Facebook, but even with like the candor that Megan and I have back and forth. We're honest, we've experienced it, we say it so that you don't have to, and you know, here's the thing, I'm not ever gonna go to lunch and be like, y'all, I have got to go get a pedicure because my feet are awful, but I'll say it on here, you know? Like, how about it?
I love it. I love it, I love it.
All right, so we have another MJoy still to come, and MJoy always just brings great affordable beauty devices.